Hello students, welcome to the Introduction to JavaScript Part 2 video. In this video, we'll be understanding more about JavaScript programming and how to use it in the further case. So let's begin with the video. In this, we'll start with the notepad first. If you have not checked my first part of Introduction to JavaScript, I would recommend you to check that video and then come to this video so that you will have a brief idea what exactly we are doing in this part. Okay, so starting with it, first we'll take a structure of HTML. We'll create the structure of HTML as we do regularly. So the code would be designing the structure first, then we'll take the input from the user, and then the input of the user would be shown as a display in the browser. Okay, so for structure HTML, head, title, close, head close, body close, HTML close. So our HTML structure is ready. In this we will start with the script language is equal to JavaScript. Okay, and then script close. So as I told you, we will be taking the input from the user. So for taking an input from the user, first we will declare a variable. So declaring a variable would require var and any name which we want. So I will say ename, which will stand for employee name, semicolon, and then afterwards I want to take this value from the user. There is this method window dot prompt. So what prompt will do is prompt will give me a message box in which the user can type a name or number or anything he wants. Okay, and that thing would be use. So first I will give a message that what exactly he needs to do, what the user wants to enter, what the program needs from the user. So we'll say enter your name. Okay, we'll store this thing in ename now. So this is getting stored in ename. Whatever the user will give the input, that thing would be stored in ename. Now the later on part, if I want to print this variable ename, I will write document dot write welcome, then just append the content or concatenate ename, bracket close, semicolon. I will save this file in the folder, save as. So I have kept my folder on the desktop. It's JavaScript and the file is JavaScript dot 5. So this will be my fifth file, JavaScript 5.html. Perfect. So it is saved. I will go to the folder, I will check the file and double click. Okay, allow block content. So here I am getting a prompt window where it is saying enter your name. So I will write, and here it is undefined at the bottom. So what I will do is I will just clear it up and write down my name, Badar Bhavani, and say OK. So here it is coming, welcome Badar Bhavani. And then there is an option where we can give a default name. So if I want to give any default name which should be printed if the user is not giving any name, so that we can use, we can say Gabbar and bracket close and save it, refresh it. If the user is not giving any name, and I will just press OK, so it will say welcome Gabbar. Got it? So this is what the program will look like. If I want to take the input from the user and I want to display it in the browser, so for taking the input, we will write down windows.prompt and we'll give the message what exactly we want from the user. This would be the for the default value if you want to print it, and then afterwards if I want to print it in the browser, I will be using the method document.write, and then whatever I want to print on the browser, I will put it inside the bracket. Okay, now moving to the next part. In the next part we will be doing something related to arithmetic operator. So this would be doing with addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, and finding out the remainder. Okay, so let's begin with it. So what I will do is I will keep this file same because we need the structure. Okay, the structure would be same, and I will save this file as JavaScript 6.html. okay, and then yeah, this is ready. Now starting with the addition. So for addition also I need some values. So what I will do is I will create two variables where I will store the value. So I will say where a is equal to 5 okay, semicolon, and where b is equal to 2 semicolon. So the value have been stored in a variable a and b, and the value is 5 and 2. A is having value 5 and b is having value 2. Now next is basically I will create a variable where the process would be taking of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and finding out the remainder. So first thing we'll create a variable where add. So what we will do is we'll create the variable and we'll show the addition also, a plus b semicolon. Same way for subtraction, sub is equal to a minus b semicolon, and then multiplication just as product is equal to a star. In computer we represent multiplication by star, where division is equal to a divided by b semicolon, and for remainder remainder is equal to a, and for finding out the remainder we'll use percentage sign b semicolon. Okay, so now what exactly it is doing is it is doing the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and finding out the remainder and storing it in a particular variable name. Okay, so a plus b is stored in add, a minus b is stored in sub, a into b is stored in product, a divided by b is stored in div, and a percentage b, which is remainder, is stored in rem, which is remainder. Okay, so this is a variable which we have created. Now I want to show the result. For showing the result on the browser, we need a statement document dot write, and then afterwards I will give a message like addition. Okay, so this is will be showing me the addition. In addition, what exactly I want to print? I want to print plus add. The variable name is add, and bracket close and semicolon. So let's save the file. I have saved the file. I will go to the desktop. I will check for the file JavaScript 6 and I will run it. Allow block content. So here you can see addition is equal to 7. So the value is 5 plus 2, which is giving us the result 7. So it is working perfectly. Now I want to show the subtraction, product, and division. I will do the same thing. So what I can do is I can copy this thing here, paste it, and I will change it, subtraction, and I will save the file again because I have made some changes. I will go to the browser, I will refresh it. Here you can see addition is equal to 7, subtraction is equal to 7. So I have made a mistake in my program. Can you identify where the mistake is? I will give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have guessed it right, I have not placed the variable name proper. The variable name is still add. It should be sub. So now it's proper because I want to show the result subtraction. For that I need the variable sub, that because it is storing the value of a minus b. Okay, now I will save the file again and see the changes. I will just increase the size. Yes, I will refresh it. So now you can see addition is equal to 7, subtraction is equal to 3. So this is working properly, but still I am not okay with the alignment. So what I will do is I will bring it into the next line BR, and then I will save it. So what will happen? Yes, it will come in next line. Addition is 7 and subtraction is 3. Okay, now same way I will do for the rest. I will copy this statement. Okay, and I will paste it here. 1, 2, 3. Now just I need to change the content. So subtraction is done. So I can write product or I can write multiplication. I will go with the product, and it is PROD. This is division. So that is variable name is div, and same way we need to find out the remainder. So it will be REM, and save it. Now see here that I have written REM. So my R is capital here. Same way I need to use R capital here. If I am using small r, it won't work because there is no small r, means lowercase r, in the variable name. So it will give me an error. It won't give me the proper output. Okay. So I will save this file. Again go to the browser and just refresh it. So here you can see addition is 7, subtraction is 3, product is 10, division is 2.5, and remainder is 1. So the program is working properly and we are getting the result proper. Okay. So this was related to the arithmetic operators. Now in the next program we need to check the relational operators. Okay, in this relational operator what exactly we will be doing is we will be comparing the two variables. We will take the two variables and we will compare it, is it greater than, is it less than, or it is greater than equal to, or it is less than equal to, or is it equal to, or it is not equal to. Okay, now in this we will get the result true or false depending upon the variable which we have given as an input. Okay. So I will keep the structure as it is. I am keeping the variable also, and I will change the file. Save as JavaScript 7.html. Okay. 7 JavaScript 7.html, and save it. Now what I will do is I will take some different variable. So the variable number would be 10. Okay, and the next is variable number 5. Now in this we are comparing it, so we need to directly get into the result part. So first I will start with document dot write, so that we can print the result, and we can say A is greater than B, semicolon. So this will be giving us the output where it will be comparing A is greater than B, and it will be printing us is it true or false. So A is 10 and B is 5. So is A is greater than B? Yes, it is greater than B. So we'll get the result true. Okay. So what we will do is we will go to the desktop. We'll check the file. Okay, double click on it. Allow block content. True. Okay, now moving to the next one, we'll put the next symbol where it is less than. So we'll take the same content, paste it, and we'll say A is less than, and save the file. Okay, and go to the browser, refresh it. So it is coming false, but I'm not liking this layout. So what we can do is we can bring this content into next line. For that, which tag we will be using? Yes, it is br. So we'll put br tag and then we'll check. Okay, so there is a problem, it is not working. Can you identify the problem? After specifying the br tag and this part, the content is not coming, means the false option is not coming. The first part is coming, but the second part is not coming. There is a mistake in this line. If you can identify, it would be well and good. If you can't, I will help you out. We have forgotten to specify plus sign. Okay, now we will check it again. So it is coming false. But why BR is not working? Because this thing should be always inside the bracket. So when we are concatenating, remember one thing, when we are concatenating A less than B, now this symbol is basically a relation. So the relation should be inside the bracket. Okay, so when it will be inside the bracket, it will concatenate properly that this is a relation where it is comparing A is less than B, and then I will save it again and I will check it. Here it's working fine. Okay, now what next we can do is we can print a message that A is less than B. So the user will come to know, okay, what exactly we are doing is we are checking it and we are printing the result. Is it true or false? So in this program we'll do some addition. Document dot write value of A is, and then plus sign A. Document dot write value of B is plus B, bracket close, semicolon, and then we'll start comparing the value. In this we'll write down one more statement, BR. In this we'll write down the statement BR A is greater than B, and then check the value, plus sign, and the value will store like this. Save, and we will refresh the page. So now we know value of A is 10, value of B is 5, A is greater than B, true, A is less than B, false. Now moving ahead with the later on symbols which are there, or relational operator which are there. So for that I will just copy this statement and place it. So next one would be less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to. So starting from here, less than, equal to. So here I need to change the symbol also. It is less than and equal to. Now in this one it is greater than equal to, so I will write down the message greater than equal to. So the symbol would change, greater than equal to. Now in this it will be A is equal to B. So I will change the sign. Here it will be 2 times equal to sign, and the next one is not equal to, not equal to. So here we will use an exclamation sign with equal to. So this is how it will look like. I will save the program, go to the browser and refresh it. So here you can see value of A is 10, value of B is 5, A is greater than B, true, A is less than B, false, A is less than equal to B, false, A is greater than equal to B, true, A is equal to B, false, and A is not equal to B, true. So if I change the value, this this logic will also change. So you can try it out and you can check if you are changing the values, then how the output are changing. Okay, now moving to the next program. In this one we will be checking the logical operators. Logical operators would be combining two or more conditions together. So this all which we have done, the relational operators, they would be a condition. So we can combine two conditions and check out the result by using an logical operator. Okay, so what we will do is we will start with a new program. So same thing, I will keep the structure as it is. I will delete this part. I will go to file, I will go to save as. Now instead of 7 I will name it 8.html. so it is JavaScript 8.html. Saving is done. Now in this program we need to compare the two relational operators. So it can be greater than, it can be less than, or it is greater than equal to or less than equal to. So I will show you how we can do that. Okay, so for that we will take the values same, value of A and value of B would be same. Now directly we will come to document dot write. Inside the bracket I will specify br tag. Okay, and then I will append it. First I will print the value, document dot write value of A is and then plus A document dot write value of B is plus B bracket close semicolon, and then I want it in next line, so I will say BR, and then in this we will be using the logical operators which are there and using the relational operators also. So first thing, appended with A is greater than B. Okay, so this is our first value, and then we need to use an AND operator. So for AND operator we are having symbol ampersand sign. So 2 times ampersand sign means AND operator, and then we'll compare it with the next value. A is greater than 3, close the bracket. Now this should be inside one bracket, so this part should be inside one bracket. So I have closed one bracket, so I am opening one bracket here. So this is how it would look like. Okay, bracket open, then a bracket for A is greater than B, ampersand for AND, so AND A is greater than 3, then bracket close, or for A is greater than B, and then the main bracket close, and then semicolon. So let's save the file, go to the folder, double click on it, allow block content. So A value is 10, value of B is 5. Here it is directly printing true. Okay, so now we don't know what the condition is if we don't check the program. So we can write down the message, comparing A is greater than B and A is greater than 3. Okay, now save it and then check the output. comparing a is greater than b and a is greater than 3. So the value of a is 10, a is greater than 5, yes, and a is greater than 3. So 10 is greater than 3, yes, true. So the result is coming true. Now we'll check with the next operator, which is OR operator. For that I will use document.write, document.write, bracket open, bracket close, then inside the bracket I will use ampersand sign, double inverted comma, br tag, and then we'll directly first print the output. Now in this, what we want to do is we want to compare it with a is greater than b. Okay, so this will be inside one bracket, and then for OR we need a pipe sign, okay, which is a straight line. So that will be coming above the enter sign, or you can check in your keyboard where exactly it is. So you need to press shift and you need to get the straight line, which is a pipe sign, and then afterwards we will compare it with the next value. a is less than 5, close the bracket. Okay, now this is done. Now the major bracket, the main bracket for this part, okay, that is also close. So this would is what a is greater than b or a is less than 5. I will save the file and go to the output screen. Where is browser? Okay, it is not coming because I may have made some mistake, because here is plus sign is missing. Okay, so plus sign is important. Save the file, refresh it. So here it is coming true, but why it is coming true we don't know. So we can write down a message comparing a is greater than b or a is less than 5, and save it, and then we will check the output again. So comparing a is greater than b, a is 10 and b is 5, yes, true. Or a is less than 5, 10 is less than 5, no. But when we are having a operator OR, at that time any one of the condition is true, the result will come true. Okay, if I change the value of greater than and less than also, at that time we need to compare the numbers and then it will show the result. So in this, either of the condition is true, the output will be true. But for AND operator, both the condition should be true. If one of the condition is false, the answer will be coming false. Okay, so you can try this out at home, and if you find anything difficult, you can write down in the comment box and let me know that you are finding this thing difficult in the program, or you are not able to understand this concept. Okay, so we can take a quick revision also for that. Now we will move at the next program, where we will be declaring two variables. Okay, in that variable we will be giving the input strings, and then that string would be combined and shown as a result. Okay, it's a very simple program. So again, what I will do is I will delete this part and instead of value 10, now it was a number. So if I want to put a string, I will put it inside the double inverted comma. I love, and then in B I will say programming. Okay, now I want to combine this two part, A and B. So for that I will use document dot write, bracket open, bracket close. Now now understand this, these two are now a variable, A and B are now variable. For that thing I can directly say A plus P and semicolon. Okay, so what it will do is it will combine these two values, I love programming. So I can just add a space here, so it will look good. Oh, get done again. So just need to refresh it. I love programming. So this is what the output would look like. It will concatenate two strings together using the document.write and plus sign. Okay, I hope you have understood from this video. If you have any doubt or any question, you can ask me in the chat box, and do let me know if you find it difficult or in understanding any of the concept. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.